Got a TvP again. This time we're gonna open with the sexy proxy barracks that we like.
What's going on?
So we're gonna send an SCV out.
SCV ready.
More minerals required.
In the rear with the gear.
And we gotta try to avoid the most common pathing, but we didn't actually. So the probe might see our SCV. Let's go this way instead. Otherwise there's more room for the probe to spot us.
In the rear with the gear. Yeah.
I like this access into the main anyway a little bit better.
Supply depots insufficient. Mineral quantity insufficient.
So there's gonna be our first barracks.
More
And we're gonna drop a gas.
required. Not
And then a second
enough
gas.
minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. Yo.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
So we have options from this. Chaos build is
More
probably my favorite when you go into this and then into Cloak Banshees. Already got a video about that coming. So we're gonna try a different transition, a more macro-oriented transition here. When the barracks finishes, we'll start Orbital Command and Reaper. We can start a supply depot as well. This SCV is gonna poke
You scared me. Go ahead.
into his base, just see what is going on, see if he wants a Nexus or what he is doing, generally speaking.
Bad news.
And back at home we're gonna drop a factory, and we're gonna saturate mostly
What's going
just
on?
for money.
center
You scared me.
upgraded.
Second barracks, very fast.
Not enough energy.
Barracks is gonna fly back home. This Reaper's looking for a couple of kills.
Right. What's it worth? Certainly.
Let's see if we can find him.
Ready.
I found one more on the way out, so not the worst thing in the world.
Rear with the gear.
Now we're gonna drop a second and third command center. As our main is saturated on the minerals, we're gonna go back to mining gas, so a little bit sloppy on the macro side of things. So very macro oriented from this point on. Killed a couple of probes, that's gonna be enough for us. Cyclone is really good early on because it locks onto one unit, so in head-to-head combat he's one of the best units in the game. But falls off as more units enter the field, so
Constructed.
wanna get use out of that right away.
Insufficient.
SCV ready.
Wanna get map control while he is boss. Gonna start a starport.
SCV ready.
And start saturating our natural, maybe take one extra gas and get ready to get upgrades as well.
Not enough
Pumping out tanks one at a time, assuming stalkers are gonna be the most common
required.
follow-up from him, and he does indeed have 4 stalkers and a couple sentries.
Enough energy.
So we should be okay with what we have though.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Minerals.
Alright. Maybe we'll go up to like 4 tanks.
SCV ready.
SCV production needs to be kept up.
Technology. More add-on.
And these tanks are all protecting each other, right? Within range of each other. Hugging walls as well. Like there's a few things that you just kind of have to do with tanks.
Add-on.
Behind us we're gonna drop double E base for upgrades. Keep up SCV production best as we can. And then pump out units.
SCV ready.
200 gas so we can start 2 medevacs.
Addition. More minerals required.
And with that next tank we can establish our third base. Gonna reposition one of these tanks to cover each other a little bit better. Okay, so we've more or less managed to situate our production really well. And we are starting to, or we're gonna start to float money. So here's where we add additional production. We'll go for an extra couple of barracks. Can continue to make tanks, but we don't really have to.
SCV ready.
Can make mines instead if you'd like.
Insufficient energy. More
And when we feel comfortable with a number of medevacs, 4 seems fine for now.
enough energy.
We're gonna add a couple extra other things, like in this case we'll add liberators.
SCV ready.
We could also go for Vikings if we knew he was going Colossus. We don't really know what he's doing.
Built there. Supply in.
Gotta get ready for the next set of upgrades. And maybe look out for war prisms too. All about the macro right now. We're gonna send one SCV out to try and spot what he's doing. Liberators can be used to harass, or we can use them aggressively. I'm gonna move out with my bio. It looks like we have map control here. Still floating a little bit of money, so we can... Oh! That's a lot of shit. We'll just pull back the Liberators. Look for a defense here, hopefully. Looks fine for us. Don't love loading the your boy there.
Insufficient energy.
The Cyclones. We're gonna start 2-2 when we can. We're a little bit short on gas at the moment.
Attention.
Exhausted.
What's going on?
Let's just see if we manage to make it all the way there.
Ready for
SCVs
dust off.
under attack.
Somebody, get me out of this mess. Ready. Light flight's here.
Could maybe make an argument for going after the Templar Archives, but I think this is a simpler play.
Light
Gotta
flight's
watch out
here.
for
Now what?
blink, so let's evacuate a little bit sooner than
Cannot build
it appears we need to. Not sure why that lifted up.
insufficient
Never started the +1 for Carapace there. This Medra can stay out here, I guess.
mineral cluster
We
expanded.
still have all of our tanks as well, so I think this is a fine time to move out.
Gangway coming through. Oh, it's on.
Not
We'll make a planetary fortress on the side.
there.
Ready for dust
Maybe
off.
another CC here too.
This job ready. By the nose, boys.
Course set.
About to get heavy.
This looks pretty good for us. Nice storms, but I think we're good.
Command center upgraded.
It's go time.
Mineral field exhausted.
Transfer over to our new expansion.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Insufficient energy.
Maybe add a bunker here.
Army.
This better be good.
Add on.
Go, go, go. It's go time. Armed and ready.
This looks game ending. GG.